Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we TPK'd on session 3 to 5 gorillas that I really was not expecting before my opportunity to long rest. So rather than making you watch the entire character creation process again, I'm going to make some characters, but I will cut in when you want to see those wonderful stat rolls. So we'll do that and then we'll be back on our way, and I'll probably just jump cut through some of the early stuff because you watched it like 2 sessions ago. So I'm going to make some characters and then we'll be right back for some stat rolls. Alright, so rebuilding our barbarian. Let's go to standard array and then we will click reroll dice once and only once to see what new stats we get this time round. Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to go better. Alright, give me con and then dexterity, wisdom, intelligence and strength. Right, well, I cannot complain about that. I'll do the rest of all this, and then we will see you for the next character. Right, here we have our Hill Dwarf Cleric, as ever. Click the standard array button once, and then we're going to hit that reroll once and only once. That is also much better. Wisdom, con, strength, dex, intelligence, charisma. Good stuff. Right, I'll round this out and then we will be on to hero number 3. Alright, we're back for Polly Puncturelong. Would have loved these, but no, we are going to standard array and then one single click. Let's see what we get this time. Yeah, you're all gonna think I'm cheating. Either that or the game feels bad about how badly I TPK'd previously. But obviously this is going to be strength, con, and then strength and con. Dex, what are we going to dump? We still don't have a charisma character. We get a +2 here. We're going to have to dump wisdom, I suppose. And we went protection previously. I'm still happy with that. Then I'll do the last, and we can do our wizard is the last one for us in the party. Alright, and for the last time today, a fresh standard array and a fresh reroll. Yeah. It was all too good, wasn't it? Alright, well, we can do intelligence, dexterity, con. God, we don't have a single charismatic party member. At all. These are all -2s, right? Because they go down on the odd numbers, not the even numbers. So, the party isn't going to have a face, I don't think. But hey, I'm sure everything will be fine. Right, I'll finish these guys out and we will get started once again. And so once again, we have Polly, Bjorn, Talk the Second, and Jaina on the Lost Valley campaign. Still scavenger difficulty, and Ironman mode on once more because I am a glutton for punishment, and we're going to make this work. Right, we're going to make this a little brighter, just because last time we had some difficulty seeing in some of the darkness at night. And let's get through this opening sequence again, nice and swiftly. If you want to skip around, we will have timestamps down below. One day, at one of Galar's usual camping spots near Copperan, a group of wounded travelers seek hospitality, bringing the promise of adventure to our hero's routine journey.
Does this happen often? Wounded strangers setting up camp near the caravan?
Oh yes, these sites are well known to all who travel in the marches. Sadly, they're not here for shopping.
Do you know them?
Well, the lady is from the Legacy Council in Caer Kiflin. The man here is Lord Ammond, also from the capital. I spoke with a half-elf briefly. Her name is Layrin Catpaw. They're looking for someone. Apparently, they were 10 strong. Then they met a bunch of orcs. I'm sure the lady can tell you more.
Why don't you do it?
It's a strategy. You'll see.
Okay, you're the boss.
Alright, so I'm simply going to have conversations with everybody here at camp, but I won't make you watch all that again, and then we're going to hop down this cliff once this barrier is down, do some looting, and get into a cave. So I will skip over all that for you, but if you want to watch it, you can go back to episode 1 in the series, and that's where you can see all of this stuff from the first time around. So we've made our way inside the cave.
Watch your step.
Now, there's some XP to be had if we just look through various bits of old stoneware and things like that. But what we're really looking for is this barrel. We take a peek inside, we find a scroll of sleep and a green book. Because we are hunting down a lost man on the road.
Someone built a fire here.
That someone wanted to rest here, but had to leave in a hurry.
Did you hear that?
And then we were ambushed by a bear. Now, the bear has apparently had an absolutely terrible initiative roll, so let's see what we can do here. How close are we stood? We are right next to the thing, so make it take a save. It's successful, unfortunately. Torque is going to get on in with their attacks. No need to rage just yet, I don't think. We too are just going to be hacking and slashing.
You have them now.
And now Bjorn, our cleric, has his spellcasting available so long as he has a free hand, and we can inflict wounds on the brown bear. 16 damage is decent. It's not as good as the crit we had the first time round, but you know, these things happen. And the creature is rolling a disadvantage because we are all currently unlit, which is fine by me. There's another poison spray. This bear has quite the constitution, though. That's a bad time. So now, we're just going to repeat this until this bear is dealt with. Let's end that turn, and do we think we need another big spell? Probably, right? There's another 16 damage. The disadvantage doing great work in keeping us a bit more alive, he says, when we take 20 slashing damage. Good grief. Okay, so Polly is down.
Arcana.
Just once. Can we get a low roll out of them here? No, 17. 17 is colossal. Alright, maybe we will rage then.
No quarter given.
Very close. Polly rolling a death save failure. But Bjorn can surely sort this out for 1 HP. Alright, the bear has died. Polly will automatically stabilize. But they are unconscious, so we're going to need to wait for an hour to get them awake. Because if you wait for 1 hour, you get 1 HP back. We will roll our hit die, get 5 plus 4 up to 10 HP. And now we can be on our way once we collect that bear pelt. So I'll get back to camp and then we can resume our adventure. So, just going to explain that we found a journal belonging to the person that we've been tracking, but we did not find them.
So, what do you have for me? We found an abandoned camp. And this. This belongs to Marin Ving.
That's the one and only.
Excellent work. Rest now. We'll search the area carefully in the morning. We need to know where he went. Team up with my people if you like.
We'll keep that in mind.
See you around.
Alright. We can also return the bear pelt we recovered to Crim Sunsail.
Clear skies.
Hi there. Name's Crim Sunsail. You're working for the merchant. Escort?
Yes.
The marches are a good place to gain some experience, or to get killed.
Well, you're here.
Sure, there's money to be made. A debt to collect from this guy, Ving.
What if he's dead?
We'll see.
You know something.
There's more about him.
Ha! Am I so easy to read?
Can't fool me, brother.
He has a diamond instead of a tooth, I hear. Not easy to see in the back of the mouth.
So, even if he's dead, there's money to make.
Yep,
Thanks. See you around.
yep.
Man, why would they let that information go so easily? Right, we are ready to level up to level 2. So, we will hop over to the fire. We're going to take a long rest, wait for 8 hours of rest, and then come sun up, we can level up. So, fighter gains 10 HP, gets action surge, simple enough. Torque goes up 10 HP, gets reckless attack and danger sense. You have advantage on dex saving throws for effects and spells as long as you are not blinded or incapacitated. That's lovely. Then for our spellcasters, we get our max HP, another spell slot of first level. Channel Divinity for Bjorn. And we can prepare spells for the day. Get rid of Bane. Give me... what do I normally take? Cure Wounds we've got. Oh, Guiding Bolt. That's what I want. And Jaina. To level up. We get a specialization for our magic. And some spells. So, Court Mage again, as is the new class. Then we need 2 spells to learn in our spell book. Give me Featherfall and Burning Hands. Then we can prepare our spells for the day. I think this seems all right to me. So now that we are level 2, we are to go on a careful expedition through that cave. So let's hop on back down. And now, once we're back in this cave, we can go to Cautious. And we should be able to find clues to get us where we're going. So, through this secret passageway. We can march on through until we find more evidence of what was left behind here. And this rickety stone bridge does not look safe at all, and in standard fashion, you jump off and it falls down. Why did I lose a quest? Did I not speak to somebody back in town sufficiently? Now we are in this horrible looking cave full of creepy crawlies. We can go to this body over here. Get ourselves some equipment and an unidentified potion. But if we go to our wizard here, we can ritual cast the identify spell. Can I not go to somebody else's inventory? Thank you. And 10 minutes spent examining this potion tells us that it is a potion of giant strength fire. So if we need that later, we have it. But for now, we can press on. Last time I came through here,
Just 2 people now.
I failed a nature check to figure out what these eggs were all about. And we still don't know.
Wait, Redeemers.
We don't stand a chance.
Maybe we can find a way around and return to the camp.
So these horrible beetle-looking things. If we go over and look at one of them, we can see under their name they have this fancy calligraphy indicating that they are a tougher enemy than we would really want to deal with right now. So while that one's patrolling the back end of things, we can get on these switches and find ourselves an escape. Now, we only need one of us, I think, to hop on over here to investigate whatever this was for a few extra XP. We learn nothing there either. Apparently, we need to find one person who's actually good at nature rather than just clicking at random. So, we're going to ignore all those zealots. Push our way through these bits of crumbling cave. And we find ourselves a honored stone and a jeweled ring. Excuse you. Then we can push that. Get that moving. And as we move through the back of this cave, we expect to be ever so slightly ambushed. But that's what I get for having come through here once before. Now, there's some kind of plaque over here. Let's have somebody have a quick look at that. We're not very good at making that jump, is Jaina. And her massive negative score
Look at this.
on her acrobatics. But we can pop this open. And last time, I did not clock that this ghoul was running around. We climbed up this ledge, but I think we're going to be alright just kind of rushing in slightly, I think. You surely can't see us. I didn't think so. Right, pause that game for me. Let's get something more well prepared for this moment. God, Jaina has like no health, does she? Tell you what. Cast Mage Armor on yourself. And then, once that's done, let's get the element of surprise. And that is a good crit to begin. Right, if we move through here, we're going to be seen. And unfortunately, we do not have enough movement to get into range of these creatures, which is not ideal. Can I throw this hand axe? I can, but it was a nat 1, which is not strong. Alright, we've got unknown creatures waltzing up to us. That one was surprised, so they're not doing anything right now. But let's focus on the one that is toe-to-toe with us, shall we? It's not gone well. Bjorn, you must be able to do something more here. But let's keep our shields up and just go for some melee stuff right now. I'm not going to use Strike of Chaos just yet. That will inflict a random status effect if they fail on a check. New contenders. We've got somebody else appearing. That's a big statue I missed last time. Someone else appearing from somewhere. Alright, someone from behind and a skeleton archer over there as well. But for us right here for now, let's see what else we can do. I don't think poison spray is going to do a great deal for us. So, you know what? Let's just get the archer hurting. 2, 5, and 4 puts them down about a third of their HP, which is a good start. This one waltzing along from the other side. Right, now we are far more ready for what it is we want to do, which is going to be move over here, rage, and attack recklessly.
You like that?
Oh, I still had my hand axe equipped. I thought I'd thrown that. Use our shield to block because we can. And we have failed a con save but resisted something. We are paralyzed. Oh dear. That seems like a bad time. Right, I think I'm just going to action surge here. Get another attack in, see if we can't kill this one before it takes another turn. We cannot. Bjorn. Let's just keep hitting hard, shall we? 4 is not as hard as I'd hoped. Back to Jaina. Alright, we'll go with the magic missile. We're going to put 1 or 2 in here. 2 just for safety, 1 more for the archer.
Keep them coming.
Alright, 1 enemy down. The other one has approached us from behind now. More blocking, please and thank you. That is a crit because we are paralyzed. And Torque the Second is just having an awful, awful day. Right, push in, attack here. Good slice, but not ideal. We are not hurt, so we don't need to use anything now, but we will be casting a spell and inflicting wounds on this unknown creature. 992 for 20 damage is pretty good off of 3d10. Back to Jaina again. Do we cast... Oh, we're all out of spell slots because we cast Mage Armor on ourselves. So we're going to move a little just because they're currently getting +2 AC. 2 damage is not what we needed. Keep blocking. Good miss. We are still paralyzed. We are no longer paralyzed, thank goodness. That is a rough shot there, but we're going to try and take out this weak creature. They're down. Now it's just the archer who's half killed and this one over here. So, Bjorn. How about we go after that archer? That is spare the dying. That is not what we want. We want some sacred flames. And they crit their saving throw. Because of course they do, right? Firebolt doing slow and steady work. Keep blocking over here. When do we get unarmored defense? Is what I want to know. Are we still raging? We are not, because we were paralyzed. We didn't attack something. So, back to raging. Back to recklessly attacking.
More coming your way.
15 damage here. Skeleton archer. Torque is down. That's a bad time. We're just going to keep slashing over here. We hit on a 9, which is very unexpected. We still have all of our HP. Jaina, keep going after... Oh no, this is not Jaina. This is Bjorn. Keep going after that archer. Man, they are just too strong. 4 damage is something, I guess. They are going after our downed friend, which is terrifying. Torque has died. Okay, well, you know, as they do. Looks like we're going to be using a Scroll of Revivify far sooner than I would like. How much health do you have left? We're just going to have to do this, aren't we?
Well done.
Good. Thank you for being dead. I appreciate that. Let's please kill this last unknown creature.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
7 damage is a good time. Love to see a nat 1. Alright. They must have very little left in the tank. We're going to get over here with our mace. Smash them in the head.
I won't
Miss badly. Jaina. Cast a firebolt from just across the area. We miss horribly. Thank goodness they continue to miss, because otherwise this would have gone really badly.
You lose.
So Torque is down. We're going to have to spend a Scroll of Revivify to get them back up. We learn about our foes. We're going to grab some arrows, see what else was down here. Generic adventuring equipment. A strange key, more equipment, and strange statue.
Too easy.
We get some experience for our history knowledge. The zealots there on the other side of the wall are not my current concern. We can hop up here, try and get a little bit more XP.
I think I did it.
Super. And then this is the door for that strange key. Now, we used all of our spell slots pretty much in that fight. I have no idea how we're supposed to fight these gorillas again. But we can waltz on through. Can we short rest here? We can, thank goodness. It was just on the other side of the wall that we couldn't, apparently. So, Torque. Get that and that. Bjorn, get that and that. Arcane Recovery. Get a spell slot back. And that is all she wrote.
We're out.
We are, but we have to keep pushing forwards. There's the corpse of the guy we were looking for. And so, corpse, a superb scimitar, herbalism kit, and a primed ring. I don't think any of us need a superb scimitar right now. Let's get cautious, though. Just because I know what's up ahead, and it terrifies me. Is there any way, because we did just pick up 4 food, is there any way we can get to the fireplace that's around here? Nope, that's a gorilla. That's a gorilla. I want that gorilla to not be here so we can go to that fireplace, but I don't see it happening, if I'm honest. Is there any way? No, there is not. So, are we going to get wrecked just as fast as the first time? Right. Well, we got back our action surge because we did short rest. But these guys out here just seem like an awful, awful time. How is our dexterity? +3. That's reasonably good.
Try again.
Still can't hit for toffee though. We have one spell slot. And they have so much HP. Alright, we do not have any rages left, which means we're not going to be able to take half damage on any of these attacks. So, let's ready a melee attack for when they come close to us. And they're just going to start lobbing rocks, aren't they? Oh, this is a terrible, terrible time. We have one spell slot left.
Perhaps if you tried to be loud instead.
Yeah, we didn't sneak too well, did we? Let's dash. And we're just going to work back up the cliff and funnel them onto this ledge, because otherwise we're completely screwed, I think. Good miss, good miss.
No!
Good reaction. Okay, maybe we're not going to end up moving away immediately. Are we going to be able to just wail on one gorilla at a time and get through this? Because that is basically our only option now, I think. Doing much better damage than last time, though. Right. Sleep would probably get one of them down. Then we wouldn't be worrying about them nearly as much. But let's start with some cantrip help.
That's back.
And we will get some cover. And Torque here can hopefully finish this gorilla off.
That I like.
One down. Right, get half cover behind this gorilla. All the ones throwing up top are going to have major issues. That is an excellent 17 damage. And they are having trouble hitting us in the dark. But when they do, oh boy, does it hurt. And they have multi-attack, obviously. Right, let's get to here so that we can help defend.
Well struck.
We struck with advantage because of the guiding bolt on the previous turn. Polly still has all of her attack power.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
6 damage is good. We're going to run back. I was so sure we were going to TPK again, but there is some slither of hope, I think.
A good kill, as they say.
That one's dead. How far back can we get? Not as far as I'd like. Take the cover. Solid miss. Bjorn, what are you doing now? We are out of spell slots. There's still 3 freaking full health gorillas up there, man. Alright. Sacred Flame. Anyone that you can see.
Evo. Malmis.
They succeed on a 14, which sucks. Right, now definitely is the time to climb up this ridge and force them off of that cliff. So we're going to dash up here. Who's left at the bottom? Torque. Torque gets a turn in soon, that's fine. In fact, come as far back as we can. Jaina, do you have line of sight on anyone? We kinda do.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
There's a miss, but we can then push back. We're just hoping to force them down from this cliff edge. I guess the other option would have been to abort that, sorry. Give me... Can we ready a ranged attack with that? We can. Get ourselves up there and try and shove a gorilla off a cliff, but I don't see that going terribly well for us. Sure. Strike of Chaos. They make the save, unfortunately. So, no random effect for them. Oh, I didn't even see that route up there. I was always thinking we'd have to get around the backside. Right. They are now down. That is terrible. Push even further back. Let's get them into this choke point if we can. Jaina. We're not going to be able to get anyone to sleep yet, so we won't even try.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
But they do not have a high AC, it seems. If we're hitting on a 12. Right. Ranged attack. Disadvantage, long range attack. How far is it? 20 feet? If I come forward 1, does that change anything? No, it does not. Alright, well. Disadvantage it is. We're still going to push back, leaving the gap open for Bjorn to climb. Solid miss. Do appreciate that.
Stop that!
Alright, miss on an 11, hit on a 12. We know what their AC is. Love the misses. And I'm not talking about my wife.
Your comrades will save you.
Alright, Torque is down. We do not have another Scroll of Revivify. So we need to get Torque up. Torque is up. Jaina, where do we have range from? Here? I totally forgot about our power. We should be using that. Give temporary HP to twice our level to an ally and ourselves. Right, we are up. Let's get up here. And we will ready... Actually, no, we will dodge. Right, here comes Team Gorilla. The good missing continues.
Misaye, Evo, Malmis.
And our terrible, terrible ability to make them fail saves continues. I wish we could just completely break the line of sight at this intersection here. Right, fresh round off the top. Polly. Time to get toe-to-toe again, I think. Get the old sword and board out. Good crit. Good crit. And what do we have left here? Mage armor is definitely not what we need. Burning hands. Could get 2 of them if we could get to the right spot. But we really, really risk dying if we do that, which I'm not a huge fan of at the moment.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Back in full cover. Right, I think we're going to need to get in there with talk. We aren't raging, which is a terrible shame, but we hit so hard, we need it. We can force disadvantage because we have a shield and we are defensive. And that has gone incredibly well. Bjorn, we have no spell slots left. We also have no line of sight at the moment. Can we get the injured one down? We cannot, is the answer to my query. Oh dear, this is a bad time. Loving all this disadvantage, though, for unlit creatures. Right, we're going after the injured one. Jaina, this gorilla here is a real bad time for us. Some poison spray, perhaps?
Malmis.
No, of course, they're full of constitution. Right, please kill this gorilla. Thank you.
Even fight back.
A massive swing. Right, then there were 2. What is Polly's AC? Polly? Polly? I cannot select Polly. Right, let's keep just working on the one in front of us, I suppose. We must be able to outfit him with something stronger than a mace at our next convenience, right?
We're coming.
Oh god. It's all gone terribly wrong. Do I just disengage to get over here? I think I just run to get over there. Yes, you missed your opportunity attack, thank goodness. We are just going to slam into this gorilla. Jaina, it's your time. Right, hopefully this gorilla has fewer hit points than Polly.
Arcana Encho. Malmis.
Thank goodness. Okay. We can focus over here. 13 damage is huge. This gorilla continues to struggle to hit us in the dark. But when they do hit us, they hit us damn hard. Yes, we will take an opportunity attack. Ah, incredible opportunity attack. Right, Bjorn is rolling death saves. This gorilla is asleep, so our next attack on it will be a crit.
Take that!
Okay. Well, we have enough XP to get to level 3. We will take the gorilla pelts. We will get everybody over to this fireplace at our closest convenience. I don't know if it will let us camp if one of the party isn't actually led by the fire. There's some plants that we can loot in the morning. Can we do this now? We can, we're just not going to do it right this moment. So we will save it there, and then next time we will get back on track with the fresh campaign, and we will get up to level 3. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.